In today's video, we're going to be discussing exactly how you should be using AI to make thousands of dollars with TikTok Shop Affiliate. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sebastian Bedeker. I've done a little over $500,000 in profit using TikTok Shop Affiliate my first year doing it, and we're just going to cut right to the chase, guys. So guys, I want to preface this by saying that if you're not using AI in your business, it doesn't even matter if you're doing TikTok Shop, it doesn't matter what business you're in, you have to be using AI, otherwise you are going to get left behind. I mean, it is quite literally as important as using a calculator, using the internet. That's how important AI is going to be, because otherwise other people that are using AI are going to run laps around you. So I'm going to show you guys the methods that are working right now that I have used to print $1,000 days and make multiple hundred thousands of dollars in profit. First tool that we're going to use here, this is not really AI, but this is a tool that is very, very useful. This is Kalodata. I've talked about it in previous videos, but it is arguably the best product research tool. So what I like to do, and what you can also do as well, is go on TikTok and find videos that are going viral, that are getting a lot of sales, a lot of engagement. But what I typically like to do is I will go over here. So let me move myself over. And then I will just sort. You can sort by the last 30 days, the last 7 days. We're just going to sort by yesterday, and I think I already did that. And that's why all of these videos right here are pretty recent, okay? So what you can do is you can go through here and find maybe a video that is promoting a product that you're interested in promoting. Something that I really like to do is I have a product on here that I'm pushing pretty heavily. This is yerba mate. And so what I actually like to do is I search up that specific product. And then over here, you're gonna see just yesterday, it did $70,000, which is insane. But what's even cooler is if you click on that product, and again, you search by yesterday, you filter by yesterday, you can go over here, and all you have to do is scroll down to the videos. And so these are the top performing videos from yesterday. Actually, we have a video in Spanish, which is actually amazing, okay? We're actually not gonna use that one because the purpose of this is also wanting to show you guys how to translate videos. So let's do something like, let's see this one.
This is what 20% result and 80% effort look like. I bought the shit that they call nature's and I started drinking it. Although I expected this.
Okay, so right there, guys, you can see, all of the videos that are working. I mean, this is just an amazing tool, but what I really like about Kalodata is right here, you can also export the script, which is basically all of the text in the video. You can copy it, and they even have their own AI optimized feature. I don't really like to use that though, because I don't feel like that it's as effective as this. But then what I'll do is I will go on ChatGPT. Now you have that script, okay? You can use whatever prompt you want. The one that I like to use is act like a 7-figure direct response copywriter and create a similar version, similar variation, of this for me, okay? Keep in mind, I'm a Hispanic male, 23 years old. Of course, you would fill that out with, whatever you are. Like if you're a dad, if you're white, if you're an African-American woman, whatever, right? And the reason I like to do that is because obviously I'm not going to use the same lingo. I'm not going to say the same things as the woman in that video was using, because of course that just wouldn't make sense. So we're just going to go ahead and copy this right here. Also, make sure that the video is making sense. So I know she said nature's Zempic instead of that. And start drinking. Okay, cool. Everything else looks good. And now we're just going to put that in. And here's a version crafted for your vibe, your age, your background, keeping that direct response punch with a little Hispanic sauce in it. Okay, this is what fake results in real effort looks like. 23 Hispanic and still outside caved, bought this nature's Zempic. Okay, so this looks a little bit more like an email. So what I'm gonna do is keep it more like the original witty vibe, and not so much like an email, more like a video. And guys, so this is what you're also gonna have to find, or you're gonna find out you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to give it like revisions. That way it makes more sense. And also, you may not know immediately like what revisions to give it. So this is also like a skill. And this is exactly why I say, guys, it is so important to learn AI, because you have to learn how to talk to AI to give you the answers that you're looking for. I bought this low nature Zempic that everyone's been hyping up, started drinking it, thinking it was just gonna help me lose this pouch. When I sit down in jeans, tell me why it now looks like I forgot how to breathe, like my stomach is so flat. Yeah, so this is like a lot better. I could sit here and tell you all it's genetics, but how else are you gonna know this stuff is actually out here stealing people's appetites? Like, that is an amazing line right there. I love that line. And I would have never thought of that by myself, guys. And this is what I'm telling you, it is so important to be using AI because it's gonna give you things that you would have never even thought about. And giving out energy like it's illegal. I love that. It's 12 p.m. and I done walked my neighborhood twice like a retired dad with no hobbies. See, it's got the humor now. Then I checked the bag. I've been drinking it so much, I didn't even realize I'm almost out, okay? So that's giving that scarcity. And the craziest part, they told me it was peach flavor. Bro, it tastes like straight pineapple. If I knew that, I would have copped 2 bags easy. But nope, now I gotta wait for the next restock like everybody else, shaking my head. So guys, yeah, this right here, this is a great little script. So now, the reason that this is so effective is because using Kalodata, we already know that this video did good, right? So why would it not make sense that if we do a very similar iteration, a very similar, variation, why would it not do good for us? Of course, it's gonna do good for you. Now, something else I really like to do is we have the script right here. So I'll just make sure, I'll just copy it again just in case. This was the script. Another thing that you can do is just translate this to whatever language, right? So this is actually going to be an amazing thing that you can do. So let's say just translate this to Spanish because the Spanish market is huge. I didn't even copy and paste the thing, but it's fine because this is the same exact thing pretty much, just our variation, which might honestly even work better because of the Hispanic mail that we gave it. So right here, guys, this is going to give you the entire script in Spanish. And so don't worry, even if you don't speak Spanish, what you can do is you can go on something like 11 Labs, which is what I use all the time. And then boom, you can choose right here from the voices. I like this Juan Limon guy. And then you just click generate speech. I'm low on credits. Also, you guys hear that though? Literally, it regenerates it in Spanish super fast. And also, guys, I do want to mention, most of these tools are paid. Like, they do have free versions, but I mean, guys, you gotta pay money, obviously. Excuse me. You gotta pay money to obviously see results, right? To really get the best out of these tools. I know if I had to list them by order of importance, I would say ChatGPT probably number 1, Kalodata number 2, and then 11 Labs. They give you a ton of free credit, so I don't even think you'll have to pay, but. So now that this has been regenerated in Spanish, you can go ahead and download this audio file. And boom, guys. So right here, I actually have a video that I recorded earlier. Let me just remove the volume in this. You can put the voiceover over. And now you have your own video that is completely in Spanish, even if you don't know a lick of Spanish. And you can do this for any other language. I would just recommend Spanish because it's one of the most common languages. And also there's a huge Hispanic market. So let's just go play it real quick.
Con un 80% de esfuerzo. Compré esta vaina que todo el mundo anda llamando el Ozempic natural y me lo empecé a tomar pensando que solo me.
And of course, you can edit however you want, crop it. This was just a quick little example.
Está tan plano que parezco incómodo, jaja. Y podría sentarme aquí retirado que no tienen.
But yeah, guys, then the way that I would just, finish this video is I would export it. I would put some text, obviously with TikTok. I would add a great caption. And then maybe you can also auto-generate the captions as well. I'm not going to show that because that's pretty common information. I'm pretty much just showing you guys how to actually use the AI to your advantage. Now, the other thing that I really love about this AI is, let's say I want this, but I want it with like a different vibe to it. And so there's actually something really cool. Whoever you look up to in terms of copywriting, in terms of marketing, you can actually ask ChatGPT to act like that person. So let's say Alex Hormozy, he is very popular right now. Act like Alex Hormozy would write this script over again. And then we're gonna put in that same script that it gave us. And now here's how Alex Hormozy would write this: short, punchy, no fluff. And boom, it's gonna give you exactly, it's going to give you exactly how Alex Hormozy would say it. So, stomach so flat like I'm holding my breath 24/7. Could I blame genetics? Sure, but that's not why you're watching this. You're watching this because this stuff kills your appetite and gives you so much energy it feels borderline illegal, right? So it's going to give you exactly how Alex Hormozy. You can also do, like, let's say, now do Gary Vee style. And it's going to give you how he would say it, right? Gary Vee, way more raw, off the cuff, passionate, borderline rant, but authentic as fuck. Starts the video walking around. That is so true. Nobody talks about this shit. Everybody wants abs, everybody wants to lose weight, everybody wants energy, but nobody wants to do the boring shit every day. So guys, this, like I'm telling you right now, ChatGPT is the future. This is literally like when calculators came out, like when the internet came out. You have got to be using ChatGPT and AI to your advantage, guys. I mean, this right here is amazing. So just to quickly recap, guys, you are gonna search up, whatever product you're promoting, go through the top performing videos, go ahead and get that transcript, get that script, and then put it into ChatGPT, and it's gonna give you a variation. And that way you can have your own videos that have already kind of been proven to work, just recreate them, and you're gonna start to make a ton of money. And then also, if you wanna use the translation feature, like I said, you can just use 11 Labs. That makes it super, super simple for you guys. But I really hope that you found all of these tools very useful. I mean, guys, I'm telling you right now, AI is the future. This is literally like when the internet came out, when calculators came out. You have got to start using AI, learning how to use it. Otherwise, you are going to get left behind and pretty much just destroyed by everyone else who is going to be using AI. And like I said, guys, this doesn't even just relate to TikTok Shop Affiliate. You can use this for any business. You can use this for like copywriting, email, sales, right? There's so many amazing uses for AI. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. I can actually switch over right here. I forgot about that last time, but I can switch over. Make sure to leave a like and comment. If you guys have any questions at all, go ahead and leave them down below. I try my best to answer. And make sure to subscribe for more valuable videos just like this. Hope you have a great day.